going on, everybody? Boring day, reading, playing some video games. Gonna rain all day here. Other than that, this town's been pretty quiet. See who else pops in today. A lot of rain. There's been nothing going on down around here. There's a little bit of straight going on, but other than that, we're gonna go fly for like 20 minutes or so. See what's going on with everybody. What's going on in their town. Just making some coffee. Chat. Wasn't the whole Hacker Channels live, the IT. just doing some other stuff. Figured I'd go live for a little bit. Anybody's can come up on panel or chat. was gonna try to play a couple videos, but it's not working out very good.
Hey, you muted.
Hey, Meyer.
How's it going?
Just messing around with some other stuff. Figured I'd go live or just to go live.
Yeah, the guy fucked off for a few minutes, so I come on to see why I couldn't. You weren't talking.
Yeah, no, I was just doing some other stuff, so I just kept it muted and was chatting. Used the
Yeah.
other phone to chat.
Oh, okay.
How you been doing?
Not bad, I guess. Fucking did a few things this morning, like having a shower and took out the garbage, and now I'm in pain from that.
Great.
Extra pain, but it's fuck all. It'll go away in time. But the guy that's cleaning my vents today, he's from Georgia.
Oh yeah.
He's lived up here 3 years, he said.
Right on.
And he's going to be coming on our channels, I bet, because he took mine, got my channel.
Sweet. Yeah. Right on.
Me and him had a good talk about religion, because he's religious.
Oh yeah.
No arguments or nothing. He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah. So how often do you get your vents cleaned out?
This is the first time ever for this trailer, I think.
Oh, all right on.
Well, the trailer to the north of me caught fire a couple of years ago and burnt down. And I knew where the fire started, so a month or so ago, I was changing filters and stuff. Oh, when I tried to start my furnace, that's what it was. Uh, there was fucking shit all over there stuck to the fan, so I cleaned all the fan out before you wouldn't even be able to hardly feel the fucking wind moving. Now, hell, you can feel it up to about that high out of a register.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and now after he cleans it, it'll be even better.
Yeah. Yeah, you were losing a lot of heat then.
Yeah. I had my furnace checked 2, 3 years ago, and it's only 50% uh, used up. So I got another 30 or 40 years to go before I need to change the furnace.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a heat plate in there. And over time, it must fucking rust away or something.
Yeah.
And the one I got is still 50%, so that's really good.
Right on.
And this is 76. So what is that? 45 years? 55 years.
Yeah, it's raining here, man. Rainy, rain, rain. The only day it didn't rain was when I was inside doing my course.
Of course, that's always the way.
Right?
It's warm here. I'd take a look on that. Oh, fucking, it's 1 degree. Feels like -3. Fucking balmy.
It's what is it here? It's 8 degrees.
Today it's getting up to 3. Tomorrow the highest minus 13.
Oh yeah, you've been having colder weather than us so far.
Yeah, and Wednesday's minus 10, but then for the next 5 days after that, it's fucking plus in the day. Plus 3 out of the next 5 days. Plus temperatures in the daytime.
Oh
And,
yeah.
and even the other 2 are only minus 4, so it's not like this is fucking like the Bahamas here.
Yeah, I was playing some video games there earlier. Decided to stop playing those. Go live for a little bit.
You're on PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
Because I
Just
do
got.
have. What do you have?
Oh, I just got the internet card again there to play online.
Oh. I've had that for, fuck, must be 15 straight years now.
Oh, you play the PlayStation, do you?
Yeah, not very often anymore. It just doesn't seem to uh, mean as much anymore with the way I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like music that has gone for me too. I like listening to music, but I have no wish to make music anymore.
Right. Yeah, I don't get it. Really, I'm not really a musical person either.
Oh, I could play guitar and amuse myself. You know, people can say, hey, I know that song.
Right.
Just picking out the melody and throwing in a strum once in a while. I was not good. I'm not talented. Matter of fact, I have no rhythm, really. And not much for musical ability at all. I know how to play a C chord, but I don't know what a C chord sounds like. If I put my back to somebody and they played me a note or a chord on a guitar, or, well, fucking any instrument, I wouldn't know what it was. Can't remember that.
Yeah.
It's like this harmonica. It's got 16 holes. I don't know why it's got so many, but I blow into it, move it around, and blow and stuff. And a lot of times it sounds pretty good to me,
Yeah, making some shit happen.
but I don't know what I'm playing or anything. It's just, if anybody say I try to fucking steal music, copy the harmonica, fuck no.
Yeah, I don't know how to play anything.
Well, I taught myself, like I said, I got no musical experience, but I taught myself to read music. And then I also figured out where the notes were on the guitar and chords were. Even though I didn't have a good rhythm, I still don't. It sounded okay when I played, but I would fuck. I'm in beginner level, and I've been stuck at beginner level all my life. But I think if I could play now, I might be even better because I've learned a lot since I've come on here.
Right.
Holy fuck, we've been live 43 minutes.
Yeah, I was just letting her roll there while I was doing some other things.
Yeah.
See who all popped in the chat.
Yeah. Well, Epic's got a channel going.
Yeah, I seen he was live there. I didn't see too much people live, but there's always a bunch of people live, I guess.
Well, it was pretty quiet today for the people I'm sub to.
Right. Me too.
Some days it's really quiet, and other days it's just fucking packed.
Oh yeah, some days you can't be everywhere at once. It's crazy. I haven't got my bike fixed yet, so can't go biking. Been just chilling.
There's guys that bike here all year round. They stud their tires up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, my brother, I don't know if he still does, but he never had a license for years because he was an alcoholic and it was pointless for him to sell a vehicle. So he rode a bike around all winter.
Oh yeah. I got a Grizzly 600, so it does pretty good.
Yeah.
It does about 100 clicks, I guess.
Oh, I thought you meant a pedal bike.
No, fuck, I haven't been on a pedal bike in forever.
Yeah, I was talking about pedal bikes. They're not gas bikes. Nobody rides them. Well, they used to. They used to have a 24-hour ice race in February, every February here. And guys would, and it was only for bikes and quads. And you got on, you could have, well, teams of riders, because going 24 hours, you can be hard to do it alone.
Yeah.
But they took that away. The big city to the south of me, Grand Prairie, fucking snagged that away from us, and I don't even think it's going anymore.
Huh.
Which is real stupid for the townspeople to let it go because it was bringing money into our town, fresh money in.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But I think a lot of people in this town don't. Oh fuck! No, I know a guy in this town. Maybe I better not talk too much till I see how he's leaning.
Yeah.
Could be one of the mayor's friends, and I don't know about it.
Yeah, we got quite a bit of trails around, and they go pretty far. I haven't really taken them too far, but I always go biking by myself, so I don't want to go too far without anybody. You know, if my bike or something breaks down, then I'm fucked.
Yeah.
because there's always that chance. Don't matter if it's brand new or old or what. Break down, and if you're not prepared, you're screwed.
Well, yeah, you could break down, or you could also have an accident too, and you'd be screwed because nobody to help you
Yeah.
unless your phone works.
Yeah, where I go biking, you don't really get a good phone signal. Towers they cut in and out. But I've been starting to pack my bike with more stuff. Like that way, if I do get stranded, I got a little bit of shit with me.
Yeah. He must have stopped for a coffee. He's back.
Oh, right on, Myron. Well, thanks for stopping up, man.
Problem. I felt bad you were up here all by yourself. And
No worries, man.
well, just if it gets too loud, I'll back out. But until then, I might as well just stay on.
Yeah, sure. Doesn't bother me, man.
Well, when he's got his vacuum and air compressor going, it'd be too noisy in here then.
Right.
But until that time,
How's that stuff that you bought, anyways? Taste okay and stuff?
it is harsh. Well, sort of harsh, but it seems to do the trick.
Right.
You know, it's like I'm still smoking. Hey, man.
Yeah.
That's easy. That's easy. That's easy. You're good.
The little dogs let you know when someone's around.
Yeah. Hey, you're good. You're good.
What's going on with Matt today? What are you up to?
Oh, hell, I'm going to let you go, Dennis.
All right there, Myron.
Might be back later, or I'll catch you later on my show or on Mike's.
Yeah, right on, man.
Okay.
Not much going on, everybody. Just chilling. Chilling day. Right in here. I was playing some video games earlier. Recorded that pretty quick. So thought I'd go live for just a little bit and see what's going on with everybody. not much going on in my town, so we're see what's up with everybody else. Been pretty quiet around my town now that there's some idiots looking at the store. YouTube took my last video I made. Wasn't much happening, but yeah, I was talking about COVID-19 on there, so YouTube took it. Other than that, it's been really quiet around here. I figured I'd go live a little bit. You popped in. See if anybody come up on panel. I was gonna share some videos, but that didn't turn out very good, so I gotta change some settings and stuff around. It's pretty quiet. It's been showing 3 or 4 people watching, but nobody really seen anything in the chat. AIK. Tinkerbell's still here. Tinkerbell's always here. She's everywhere. As fast as lightning. I watched a little bit of your airport video, or you were at the airport. Not much happening here. I just went live for just to go live. See who all popped in. Myron, you missed Myron. Myron was here for a little bit. He had worker at a factory now doing some work, so pretty loud at his place. Chris, no, he didn't come in. Um, last time Chris was here, I said some things about Donald Trump. He's a big supporter. I think I may have hurt his feelings. But I'm sure he'll be back again. He's a big guy. A lot of people they love Donald Trump. He doesn't really mean much to me because Canadian. No work today. No raining, raining, a lot of rain here today. I know I'll melt if I work in the rain. Everything I do is outside, so if I use a tractor, or 4-wheeler, or anything, it will just rip the grass all up. But yeah, I wasn't doing much today. I playing some video games and decided to go live for a little bit, see who all popped in. Pretty quiet. Warmer today. It's +8 here today. It's raining. Gotta get my bike fixed. Like to plan a nice biking trip, but see what happens. Melvin, he might be listening in the background. He's usually around. Melvin, he supports a lot of channels. He's usually popping around. Oh, see who we got here. Hello.
Hi, it's just I, Jay. Tired of typing. Just woke up.
Yeah. I haven't been doing much. I just figured I'd go live for a little bit. YouTube took my last video down because I was talking
They
about
did?
COVID-19.
Which one? The live?
Yeah, one of my live streams.
Oh.
Just because there was talking about COVID-19 and stuff on it.
Oh, so they really are serious about doing that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Uh-huh.
But I never got a strike because it was my first violation on YouTube. So
I mean, what was the conversation just about it? What, not being true or what?
well, it was more about somebody had said that the vaccine will that it doesn't help you. It deteriorates your health and stuff like that. But
Uh,
which I hope YouTube don't take this video. But um, it was just his opinion. It wasn't fact. So
right. Yeah, I think I've read that if you say something like that, they take it as you are insinuating or you're trying to instigate information that's mislead people, so that's why they take it off.
right.
Yeah. Ah, they they already mislead people anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, wow. Hmm. It's just interesting how they can keep up with all the conversation that lies. So they must have programs to detect words and sentences, and then it'll just be automatically shut down. So while you were in the live, or did you finish and then the video was taken off?
Yeah, it was taken off at like 2:30 in the morning.
Ah,
So it was hours later. But yeah, 98% of the time it's a computer that does it. And, they say if they made a mistake, you can appeal it or whatnot. But I'm
ah,
not worried about doing that. It's
yeah,
not like I got 10,000 views or something on it.
yeah. Um, you remember 42, right? Of course, a kid.
Yes.
So he went live one time, and I saw him. He comes to mind. So I was kind of like, and then it was really a kid. So I went in there. I said, "Hey," and then he doesn't even know how to read the messages on the StreamYard page. So I said, you go this and there. And so we started just talking, and he was showing me like fishing stuff, his fish hooks and some knives and sharp objects. And then I said, "Hey, does your parents know that you are on, because you're not supposed to be on because you're a minor and you're unsupervised?" And he said, "Well, they know." And I said, "Well, just be careful because you're still young." And then wham, the broadcast was shut down.
Uh,
Oh yeah, and then I said, then he came to my hot dog video. He said, "What happened to my live?" I said, "Well, maybe, because you're unsupervised or you're showing sharp stuff." "And what do you know?" He said. He came back after a while. He said, "Well, now I can't go live anymore because you reported me." I said, I said, "What?" I didn't even. He's a. It said, "You're accusing me." I even told you don't do that because you might get shut down. And now you're accusing me.
right. Yeah, it's just YouTube. They know by your account what your birthday and stuff is.
Yeah, and he's showing his face, so I don't think he's even 13. I think he was just 11.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then he came
Yep.
into my life saying he works for the CIA. Oh Lord.
Yeah, it
Ah,
must have been his age because I've showed knives and things like that on
yeah.
stream.
Yeah, because I said it could be the sharp object. He said, "Well, I showed things before." And I said, "No, it's gotta be being a minor." And he said he appealed, but then what can you do if they already know that you're a minor?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of stuff here, but do you want to shut down people talking, you know, erotic stuff on YouTube?
Right. Yeah. YouTube, it's like a store, they have a policy, and if you don't abide by it, then they can do whatever they want.
Yeah. And you remember we were on, Happy Pappy's chat, then there was a Joy Bikini, that account. uh she's almost really she just doesn't go naked totally, but it's really almost pornographic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she and then on that channel there's another layer that you can go if you're more than 18 years old, and if you pay then you see the real deal there, or that the real show.
Oh
Yeah, so
yeah, I
a
know a
lot
lot
of
of
people
people.
are doing stuff on YouTube like that.
Yeah, I just know they've been taking a lot of people's videos down lately, and they're getting smarter with people violating the YouTube's policy. So
Yeah.
their computers are getting a lot smarter.
But then I guess they can't understand our dialect, because this I don't know why it was suggested to me, but this woman from the Philippines who speaks my dialect, I mean, it was very explicit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but she's not showing anything, she was dressed up like she could be in the bedroom, but she was not showing like body parts, private parts. So it was okay that she was there. So I said, wow. So this is, people talking about cases that are relevant in the society, but here this person is talking really vulgar and she's still there.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird that they catch some people and they don't catch other people. That's
yeah.
how I guess.
She's cleaning and she's bending over. Oh,
Yeah,
but
it's just
I guess that it has lots of commercials, so YouTube probably earn more money.
yeah. I don't know. I even hear that, like, some of the biggest channels get videos taken down and uh and stuff. So like
Yeah.
it's just whether they catch it or not, I guess.
All right. So that guy in Wisconsin killed 5 people when he plowed on the Christmas parade yesterday
Some Where was that?
in Waukesha, Wisconsin. In
Wow.
yeah, like north of Illinois. Yeah, he looks like a devil. And so 5 people, and I think at least 20 were injured.
So he survived.
Yeah, yeah. He just got out of jail and then he did that. Some people do not need to see the light of day again. Once they're in the
Really?
can, yeah, once they're in the can, they should just stay there. But the loopholes of our laws, if you this is just misdemeanor and all that stuff, then you walk out again and then you do your stuff again.
Yeah, you're right. Some people should never get out,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to taking someone else's life.
Right, right.
But we have in Canada here where the gun control is strict, a lot more strict than it is in the U.S.
Yeah.
So here now they banned like you're not even allowed to have automatic like uh, guns now. So
Yeah, but the people on the streets, they have them.
Oh, there's still like they just passed a law there after that guy pretended to be a cop there and used some of those rifles and killed a bunch of
Oh,
people.
okay, okay,
So Justin Trudeau had passed that law not too long ago now.
okay.
There is still those guns out here on the streets, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. So now the people who follow the law, they won't have the automatic rifle, but the ones that are doing it in the black market, they can still access it.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm not a gun lover, so it doesn't hurt my feelings any.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think, someone to hunt a deer needs a automatic gun that shoots 100 bullets per second anyways.
Yeah, that's very crazy to even want to have automatic rifle unless you're going to Baghdad or mm,
Yeah, so, I think if you're hunting, all you need is, your single shot
yeah.
gun.
Yeah, I had early experience with, people misusing guns. One time I think I was 12. I don't know if you were on my live when I talk about that, but the barrel was on my face.
Yeah, that would make you not like guns for sure.
Yeah, so you can see it was almost like a home invasion, and I was sitting right by the window, and the guy was drunk too. I was like, I would have been dead by now if he just really went crazy.
Right. Yeah. A
But
lot of
but I
scary people out there.
huh?
There's a lot of scary people out there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, to think that that was really a rural area that we were. It was not very like boonies, but it was pretty small town, and things like that. So I guess you can't say now. Well, it just doesn't happen here. It happens everywhere because everywhere there's bad people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. There's bad things that happen everywhere, that's for sure. It's just in some places you don't hear about it like you would in other places.
Yeah, yeah. How long you been on?
Oh, um, an hour and 16 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh my,
I'll probably end this soon. I usually end it around 2, so
okay, okay. Well, I guess Tinkerbell left, or she's just in the background.
yeah, yeah, she usually pops in
Yeah,
and says hi.
you're right. Have you been to her live?
A couple times,
Oh,
but I only caught her live like on the way to work and stuff like that, so I couldn't
okay.
stay.
Yeah, one time it was really fun because she was playing guitar and she was singing, and the audience were, excuse me, Americans. Some maybe three or four. And I said, Tinkerbell, maybe you can play Filipino songs. And do you want to hear it? So
Yeah,
she was singing Filipino.
yeah. No, I haven't really caught too much of her stuff, but
Was it the live because I went and checked if you did one, and then I saw Chris on the panel. Is that the one that was taken off?
um, it was called Happy Friday, I think, or something like that. That was taken off.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can see it on YouTube anymore.
Because there's one that I saw Chris on the panel.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
The one that he was on that got taken off, he left the live stream before
Okay.
it was ended. He was upset. But stuff happens sometimes, I guess.
Oh,
But I was talking about Donald Trump, and he's a big supporter of Donald Trump.
mm. Is Chris a Donald Trump person?
Yeah, he's a Donald Trump guy for sure. Because
Okay.
I don't really follow Donald Trump or Biden because, like I said, I'm in Canada, so
Yeah, yeah.
they don't mean too much to me.
Yeah, I'm in Michigan, according to Lola, because she's a Michigander really. She's born in Detroit. Uh, she said that Michigan is a Trump country.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess
Some people really love Donald Trump. I'm just not one of
yeah,
those
well,
people.
yeah, I mean there are things that he did that were beneficial to America. I
Right?
mean the thing that I like with him is that he doesn't really, he didn't need to kowtow to anybody. He
Yeah.
just, yeah, if he would have just used that, like not being misguided, with words and stuff, that was a great personality to be bold.
Right.
But I think he went over his head many times.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're the president, everybody's watching. So
Oh yeah, just like the president in the Philippines. Now, yeah, he's so now it's very crazy there because everybody going caravan. Now his daughter is gonna run as the vice president of the son of the previous dictator Marcos.
okay.
Yeah, so that's the candidate that might be endorsed by Duterte. That's the name of the president there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like Donald Trump, he also did a lot for the country. Like he reclaimed all the public areas that were supposed to be, like nice, and it just became really dirty, like Manila Bay and resorts that are really famous. And the previous government just didn't care.
Right.
Yeah. And the drug problem, I don't know how much had changed with the drug problems. Really, but some people say that their place really changed and it's changed for the better. So, well, that's good.
Yeah. I think every town and every place has its issues with drugs and their
Yeah.
property, things like that.
And they were comparing that during the Marcos regime, that things were cheaper and more peaceful. Of course, it was more peaceful because people are afraid to go out because military forces are all over.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that could be, because let's say, well, okay, it's okay to have the forces out there, but most of the time, the people with guns or authorities, the cops and the military, they can get, way over their head and abuse their power. So the problem there.
Yeah, for sure.
They raided our house because they thought my father was a spy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, because he comes home late because my mother was teaching in really remote areas, so he would take food to us, and then it's really far. Then so he comes back to town really late. So he was sort of sandwiched because the military thought he was working for the lefties, and then the leftists thought he was working for the military, but the military got to our house first.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty crazy stuff that happens in the world.
What's your temperature there? Here is very pretty here.
It's 8 degrees outside.
8 degrees. Yeah, I need to get a rake. Got so much leaves on the ground.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of leaves.
But
Pretty
it
much.
looks like a lost cause though, because there are still trees in the I mean leaves in the tree, so they're still falling. But watching them fall is very pretty.
Yeah, I had to get up and clean gutters out there the other day because they were all full of leaves.
Oh, you get trees around your house?
It was at work, but I don't really
Okay,
have any leaf trees around where I live, like right around my house.
okay.
But at work, the leaves are really bad.
So do you still have a long way to go with the harvesting, or pretty much finished?
The harvest is all finished,
Ah,
but there's still lots of work around the farm to do. But like I said, it don't really do much in the rain because it rips up the grass. And
okay. Yeah, I saw your chat last night on Happy Puppies about going in tunnels.
yeah, I took my confined space course and stuff. He was asking what that was for and things like that.
So how deep were the tunnels?
What's that?
Oh, how deep are the tunnels that you have to go in if you need to rescue somebody?
Oh, the tunnels go a long ways. I haven't been in the tunnels yet personally, but uh, yeah, they go a long ways. And usually, when you're in a confined space, you're hooked to a rope, and if something if something goes wrong, you pull that rope 3 times and you start tugging. But in this area, you can't be hooked to any kind of harness because it will be tangled up inside because it goes so far, and you got to go over pipes and things like that.
Oh, okay.
So you're on contact with the person through radio.
Huh. What about the oxygen?
Well, that we have gas. You'd have gas meters on that check for oxygen level and things
Oh,
like
okay.
monoxide
Okay.
and things like that.
Yeah.
And if that goes off or anything like that, then that person has to get out of there ASAP.
Right, right. That reminds me of, you know, the in the Philippines, there's a place where you mine gold underwater. And
Okay.
the illegal miners, of course, they don't have the sophisticated equipment
to go down with the oxygen tank. So what they
Right.
do, there's a compressor on a surface, and then the guy who goes down that would get the stones or the dirt and mud and stuff like that, put it in a little bucket, will have a tube in his mouth that's connected to the compressor. That's how he breathes down there. Pretty wild, huh?
Wow. Wow. Some people are pretty brave.
I know, it's like the ingenuity is superb, but then it's still dangerous. I mean, you don't see anything, and then the tunnel or the hole that they dig there, it's probably would just like if you stretch your arms like that, the
Okay.
diameter would be you stretch your arms and you go around. It's not very big, and imagine underwater.
Right. Yeah. Pretty scary stuff. Yeah.
I guess
I wouldn't be doing it.
huh?
I wouldn't do it.
I know, right? I mean, people died. It's on YouTube. DW documentary. They were showing it. It's like that's a good channel. DW. It's
Oh.
Deutsch.
Okay.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. I've seen similar stuff to it, but not with just an air hose in your mouth.
Yeah. So the little tube will be wrapped around you, and then your mouth. And if you started kind of having hard time down there, then you tug the rope so they can pull you up too.
Oh yeah.
uh, but the thing with that though, I mean, yes, they do earn money, but as usual, the little the ones who mine, they don't really earn so much. It's the middleman that gets a lot more money.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's that way with a lot of things for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, my country is, a lot of people there are very corrupt. I
Right.
guess that's like a problem globally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your country, here in the United States, at least you can, go out there and protest or talk to the mayor or whoever you want to call. There
Right.
in my town, you don't even see the mayor that much. I mean, the mayor in my town, I don't even know her. And I just learned about her when she ran for the office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she wasn't from there. She was not living there. She has properties there, and her brother was the congressman. Yeah, the congressman who was also convicted for child molestation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's out. And then his sister now is the mayor,
Wow.
and they build this like amusement park. It's not very far from the house now. They have roller coaster, they have restaurants there, and basketball place, a movie house. So what happened? This is what I've been hearing, that some people who work in their business, the payroll is connected to the government money. So the
Hmm.
taxpayers are paying some of the workers.
Yeah.
Mm.
That happens a lot here too, where the government, like certain people high up, are getting paid way more money than they should have ever made, and it's because they're family members with
Oh, yeah,
other
yeah,
people.
yeah. Because if my town would just be um if the leader would just be really good. My town is beautiful. It's close to the ocean, and it's just nice. But now that there are more people because of the college that just turned into university when I started going college, so now there are more people coming there. So the trash are more, and
Right.
strangers are more, so we see people lurking around and things disappearing when we leave them outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, even our clothesline disappeared.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow.
Because it had aluminum, it was like aluminum thing, and because that don't rot out there, so that's why we use it as clothesline. They took it too.
Wow. I've heard of stories where, they were guy come out of his house and they were taking the siding off his house because it was aluminum siding. Like,
Yeah, and
so,
then my grandfather from my dad's side, I think on my mother's side. So there was this old plow. I don't know if you've seen that kind of plow. It's it's pulled by the animal, and then the person would guide it behind.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and so it was an old one, so it's thick steel. It was taken too. It was just sitting there in the corner. I mean, it's sort of like a fixture, from our grandparents, and we see it there, and it disappeared.
Oh my goodness. Crazy. Yeah, sometimes even the more you lock up something, the more people want it.
Yeah.
It's sad sometimes. Yeah. Well, I guess I have to end my live stream because it's
Okay. Okay.
that time. But thank you for coming up. I
Sure.
appreciate
Sure.
it.
Yeah. It's fun, Josh. You take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.